Okay, so to answer the question or talk about the distinction between conspicuous consumption and commodity fetishism, we talked about these in regards to culture. So, cultural value of conspicuous consumption. So, that as a value would be non material culture, the idea that we value commodities and that we attach meaning to. Products, and we buy products as a way to convey to other people status, which is our position within a group. So economic status, we buy fancy cars or nice clothes to convey to other people that we are rich, and that results in us buying things and having lots of things that we don't actually need for our survival, that we have lots of excessive stuff. We overconsume toward the end goal of impressing or showing other people our status. And commodity fetishism is talking about commodities as part of our identity. So when we purchase products, we think of our products as an extension of ourselves, or that we get there's inherent value in the products that benefit us. So for example, the Nike shoes, the Air Jordans, that having Air Jordans will somehow improve your life, make you a better basketball player, that it is somehow part of your identity, and no longer a product or commodity that was produced through labor and materials. So we talked about the distinction between use value and market value. So while Skechers and Nikes may have the same use value, and that they're going to help us walk around and keep our feet safe, that the market value obscures, so that supply-demand relationship obscures the actual cost of production. The human labor and the materials that go into it are no longer represented in the market transaction. So we also talked about commodity defetishism, which is the attempt to think about products as being valuable for the labor that went into them or the materials, rather than this market interaction or market exchange. So we watched the video of Chipotle and Portlandia, in which they tried to argue that chicken, Colin for instance, was worth eating and purchasing because he was raised in a particular way, rather than just because it's chicken and chicken costs whatever on the market. So the distinction between those things is that they're both related to behaviors, and both suggest that we come to overconsume. One is in an effort to show other people our status, the other being because we think that the products are part of our identity or will in some way improve us because they have inherent value.